the dynamic here has completely changed over the last couple of days since the assassination attempt of President Trump. It is a party-like atmosphere still. It is a Trump crowd. There were people down on the lower level here just a few minutes ago chanting, "Fight, fight, fight," ready to rev up the crowd, ready to get the party spirits up here. Donald Trump decided to come to the convention early, landing here in Milwaukee yesterday, taking a couple of extra days here to go through meetings, to talk politics, but mainly just to show, hey, he's the man. He's still in charge. He might be missing a piece of his ear, but he's Donald Trump. He's the leader of the party. He still feels he's an ex-president of the United States.
Look, on a side note here, major Jewish organizations in the U.S., Mike, I understand, are staging informational gatherings, events around this conference. What's happening on the sidelines here?
There's no doubt whatsoever. You're talking about the Republican Party. You're talking about a pro-Israel crowd out here, but it goes beyond that this year because the Republican Party has made such a theme out of the anti-Semitism going on in America, especially on college campuses, which have almost exclusively been led by left-wing organizations and Democratic-affiliated organizations here. So there'll be a number of speakers that have been invited here to speak on the stage below us to talk about just those issues. Shabbos Kestenbaum, one of the student leaders at Harvard University, who has sued the university for failing to do enough about anti-Semitism there. There'll be also representatives from student groups at the University of North Carolina, Chapel Hill, who took part in that counter-protest at UNC about a month and a half ago when pro-Hamas supporters tried to rip down the American flag. The CEO of the Republican Jewish Coalition, Matt Brooks, will also speak here. He'll have a prime speaking engagement tomorrow afternoon up on the stage. We'll hear from Lee Zeldin as well, the former New York area Congress member who almost upended New York Governor Kathleen Hochul in a race that revolved around crime, but also revolved around the needs of the Jewish community who felt they were being overlooked by the Democratic Party. And some experts say it led to a flipping of the House in the last midterm election. So very, very focused here on Jewish leadership and on Israel. There'll also be a number of side events put on by the American Jewish Committee and by the Republican Jewish Coalition. It'll very much be a focus here over the next 4 days.